problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
Hey, sports fans, what's going down? It is your boy, Mr. Marley Bets, coming at you live with another video from Brothas N Bets. Hold on, man. I'm trying to get my mic. God damn shit ain't right. Hey, there we go. What's going down, people? This is your boy, Marley Bets, and this is Brothas N Bets. And when I'm talking NBA action, I got my brother with me, Mr. Mikey Hova, the Mad Gambler. What's up, Mikey? What's going on?
Hey, it was good. It was good. It was good with it. Another day.
Another day, another dollar, as we say. Man, you know what's Mikey? Quick off note shit. Do you have look, can you sign in from your phone right now? And in other words, I need you to send a link to LJ. He just texted me that he's ready. I can't do it because both of us are logged in right now, and it's not letting me do it on my phone. Send the link.
I mean, you want here. That's fine.
Do you have an option that says send link?
My shit be. Hold on. I'm just going. So HTTPS : // and then the address above.
Shit, I ain't never done it that way. I don't know.
Me neither. That's why normally I get the link from y'all.
Right. I can't get the link because I guess because you signed in. 3 of us are signed in because PJ's coach is automatically signed in. I need to send it to LJ. It's asking me to do the it's making me do like the email shit that you had to do earlier.
Yeah, I know. So okay.
But while we're taking care of that, I sent you LJ's number, by the way. While we're taking care of that, let's talk about yesterday real quick. Same old shit. Lost my first quarter bet by a basket.
I had something to you.
That's fine. I'll send it to you.
See if that works, because it doesn't show me anything before this. It just shows the actual StreamYard. It don't show like the.
Nah, that might work. I think so. I think that'll work.
The HTTPS and all that. I had to put that in.
Yeah, we finna see. We're about to see LJ's link is being sent. Oh shit! I should have emailed it. Copy text. Yeah, man, I lost my first quarter bet by fucking a basket, which they were winning the whole time. Well, a good portion of the first quarter, and then just gave it up. Then proceeded to beat their ass in the second half, which that always sucks. Like when you take a bet and then they lose, and then the team winds up whooping their ass the rest of the way or some shit like that. That's just like the worst. To me, that's one of the like fucking worst feelings. Exactly. But like I said before it started, man, this series has been kind of crazy. Even the numbers been kind of crazy. Like the series shouldn't even been tied 2-2 if you look at the numbers. Like Miami has still only won 2 quarters.
James?
Or 3 quarters, excuse me. 3 quarters because they won the first quarter last night. They've only won 3 quarters the whole series. 3. Yet they somehow got 2 games. So
it's one of the worst series I've ever seen. And I've been watching basketball since the 80s.
Yeah, this shit bad, man.
Shit really, really bad.
This particular series, it's awful, in my opinion. But what's up, James? I see Mikey shouted you out earlier. I'm really getting mad at my mic, dog. It's not doing what I wanted to do. I'm not.
Okay, I think that link worked. I think it's gonna work. Yeah, I finally did something yesterday. Finally won something. I took the Celtics -3.5, and they actually did something. And I did the over in that Sparks Mercury game, and boy, did it really go over. The final score was 99-94, so that was a real easy play. So finally had some success, y'all. I went 2-0 yesterday, so my pockets need to start showing for it. So, but these playoffs have been really, 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 really crazy. Just the Miami Boston series is just like, and I said this before the last game before Boston went up. It's like the worst. It was like at that time, it was like the worst 2-2 tied up series that I actually ever seen. Like just blowout after blowout after blowout. So anyway, I was glad Boston was able to go ahead and take care of business, and I think the next game they're gonna take care of business and get Miami out of there. Miami doesn't have another they don't have really a second scorer, so that's going. I think that's what's hindering them right now, especially with Jimmy being banged up and whatnot. Yeah, James, both teams really shot horrible. The first half, they both teams really didn't shoot that good. Well, and also the defense. The defense was actually turned up a little bit as well. So I can't say that. I'm thinking. I don't know. That's gonna be interesting, but I think the Celtics can actually beat the Warriors. So I think they match up with them very, very well.
What's up, fellas? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just make a show.
I think Marley having
technical difficulties over there.
Yeah.
But I echo those thoughts about last night too.
I feel like my kid's been fucking with my mic or something. I am having the worst time.
Miami don't have a consistent second score. They need a 1-2 punch. Celtics got that, and the war of attrition caught up with them. Like I said earlier, too many hurt bodies. You don't have people that can plug in and get you. You playing with undrafted players in the starting lineup. That's eventually gonna catch up with a team like Boston.
Yeah, it is eventually gonna catch up with you. So
this shit crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. This shit is really fucking with my mind right now. I can't get my mic. This shit is baffling. I've never had this shit. I don't know what to do. It's really distracting the shit out of me.
You might have to just hold it.
Nah, we're not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do.
So for the let's get to it. I want to make sure I have the updated lines actually for Game 5. We have the Mavericks at the Golden State Warriors. Make sure the line didn't change. So that line is at 6 right now. The over-under is at 215. Plus money for Dallas is at plus 242. And the money line for Golden State is at minus 283. As you guys know, Dallas was able to actually stave off elimination. They won 119-109. The Warriors actually tried to make a little run at the end, but the Mavericks, they really, really, really shot very, very well. And the Warriors shot extremely poor. The only thing that even made that game somewhat look competitive at the end, the final score, was because the bench of the Warriors actually came in and they shot the ball better, really, to be honest with you, than the starters. So let's look at some recent betting trends. Dallas is 1-5 against the spread in its last 6 as a road dog. Whew, wow, that might be the one that stand out right there. The over has cashed in 9 of the Mavericks' last 13 on the road. Golden State is 9-2 ATS in its last 11 at home, and the under has cashed in 5 of the Warriors' last 6 following a loss. Straight up, Stephen Curry, leading scorer for Golden State, he's averaging 27. Of course, Luka's the leading scorer. Shit, he's the leading everything for Dallas. He's averaging 32, 9.5, and 6. And of course, Jalen Brunson, he's second, averaging 22. I really, to be honest with you, I really like Jalen Brunson's game. You know, he's a very, very good one-on-one player, and he can really get to his spots. And he's really, really shifty around the rim, and he has a good turnaround. But anyhow, with that being said, the spread is 6 points. We got Game 5, Mavericks at the Golden State Warriors. What you got for me, LJ?
I am going to take a shot on the Mavericks first half. Because when I did the numbers earlier, the Mavericks they won game 2 first half. They won game 4 first half. They barely missed game 3 first half by 1 point. So 3 out of the 4 games in the first half, Dallas has been right there. The only one that was game 4 or game 1, Golden State beat them 54-45 in game 1. So I think Dallas could come out. But it's predicated on them making shots, Mikey, man. I mean, if they shoot 40% around there from the three-point line, they usually win because Golden State is going to stay the course and shoot about 50%. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to fall off. Dallas has to shoot, in my opinion, they have to shoot 40% from the three-point line in order to even stay in this game.
Even stand a chance, right?
The points in the paint, Golden State is beating about plus 16 in the paint. So they're getting points in the paint and shooting from the outside. And we know why, because Dallas has to run Golden State off that three-point line. So when they run them off, the lanes are open and they could go get a bucket. You see what I'm saying? So if Dallas not matching them from the perimeter, bro, they're not going to have a chance. I don't care if Lucas give you 40, 50, man. The others going to have to contribute in order for them to try to advance in the series. But I believe them coming out strong. First half, maybe they be up maybe by 2 or 3 points. Again, Golden State steamroll them in the second half, bro. That's just how I see how it's gonna go. Because Golden State don't lose at home. We already know that, and they win by margin too.
Yeah,
winning at home.
Yeah. The numbers are really back in Golden State. Kind of just piggyback off what you said. So if you go back and you look at the 3-pointers last game, really that was the difference. Because they both shot the ball fairly well. Golden State shot 49% and the Mavericks shot 50%. The difference really in the game, the Mavericks was from the three-point line. The Mavericks shot 20 or 43 from the three-point line, and the Warriors struggled. They shot 10 for 28. And so that was really the big difference. Another thing I might add, which is rare, but Dallas actually had more assists than Golden State. So, that tells you that the ball was moving around more than some of the games the Mavericks have had in the playoffs where we had a lot of one-on-one going on. And they were getting open looks. So like you said, and so with those open looks, I mean, they were capitalizing off of it. I mean, and if you really look at it, I mean, like you said, 50%, they shot 47% from the three-point line.
Yeah.
So, and anytime you shoot that many threes and you shoot 50%, 45 to 50%, you're most likely gonna win. My pick, like I said, I'm gonna take the Warriors. I don't think the Mavericks can do it again. I think if you look at the Warriors as home favorites, the 9 out of the last 11 games, I mean, and like you said, they normally win by double digits at the crib. So for me, it's a no-brainer. I'm not gonna play any games. I'm gonna go straight in and take the Golden State Warriors. I don't think Steph is gonna have another bad shooting night. So especially at home, I don't see that happening. It's not just Steph. Hell, Clay didn't shoot the ball particularly well. To be honest with you, I want to say, let me make sure I'm right. I think the second leading scorer might have been Kuminga. Let me.
I'm not sure. Mic check. Am I good?
Yes.
Definitely
Yes.
been fucking with my
Yeah,
mic.
you were good.
All right.
I think Kuminga had like 17 points, so I think he was probably like the second leading scorer. So, you know, and he's a very good young player, but you don't want him being your second leading. You don't want him being your second leading scorer when you got Klay Thompson. So that kind of gives you an idea of how the game is going. Dallas was just on. I don't see it happening again. I'm finna go with the Warriors. I think the Warriors blow the Mavericks out. I think they win by double digits. So my play is gonna be the Golden State Warriors -6. My WNBA play as well. We got a repeat of the Wings back to back. The Wings are playing the Connecticut Sun, and I actually hit that the last time that they played. That was at 6.5, and they actually ended up winning the game outright. Shout out to Tease. Me and him talked about that. I felt like they had a chance to win outright. So I'm going to go with the over, and the total is 159.5. I think it'll be enough scoring for them to go ahead and hit that mark. So a recap of my plays real quick before I get out of here. I take my daughter to track practice. I got the Golden State Warriors -6 closing out the Dallas Mavericks. And then I have the over-under 159.5 for the Dallas Wings at the Connecticut Sun.
Okay. All right, man. This is my thoughts on this game. Stick a fork in Dallas. They're done. All right. They're done. They got their last ditch little effort out the last game. I mean, honestly, they were due for a good shooting night. All right, Hova, have a good one. I mean, they were due for a good shooting night, obviously. They have been shooting horrifically. The others, Brunson, well, not necessarily Brunson, but Bullock and Kleber and the rest of those guys haven't particularly been shooting the ball. Shut up. Nobody listening to you. My phone just hearing people talk to it. Nobody's talking to you. But I don't see them pulling out another shooting performances the way they do. They're going to come back down to earth because it's just not who they are. They're not shooters like that. I expect Steph Curry and the rest of the gang to get on their ass in Golden State. They're not going to let them turn this into a series with winning another game here, then getting it back to Dallas. I think they're going to step on their neck tonight. I'm kind of with Mikey. I see a double digit or at least a very huge victory for Dallas. I mean, for Golden State. I took the third quarter again. I'm right there with you, Galactic High, my brother. Been on that third quarter, even though they lost one of the third quarters the previous game. I'm right back there. I took the 3 at the half. 3.5. I think that's what you said you were on, LJ. First half.
Dallas.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah, I'm on Dallas first half.
You're on Dallas first half. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm not with you. I'm not with you at all. I'm actually on the complete opposite side of you. I just don't see that happening, LJ.
Well, the numbers, like I said, they won 3 out of the 4. Well, they won 2, but they only lost game 3 by 1 point in the first half. So the averagers are saying that Dallas is plus 4.5 in the first half, averaging 56 points. Golden State is only averaging 52. But in the second half is when they get blew out because Golden State has scored 60-plus points in every second half except game 1 when they scored 58. So Dallas can hopefully keep it close during the half. Second half, Golden State blow them out, and that's where we make our money because, you jump on Golden State in the second half.
So I agree with your numbers as far as, the numbers don't lie. They're facts. So I agree with that, but I think that certain games, I'm not saying you throw the numbers out the window, but what I am saying is you got to account for this is an elimination game. That was a game that was on the road. I think they just gave away that game. I think we talked about this too yesterday briefly. I think it was kind of like you said it yourself. They wanted to see if Dallas was going to fight. If they weren't going to fight, then it was going to step on their neck. It'd be a sweep. But if they were going to fight, they were like, all right, you guys are going to fight. So we'll just wait till we get back to Golden State, and then we'll beat y'all ass and send y'all back to home. Gentlemen sweep.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to get a more focused Golden State tonight. Way more focused than you got last game. Probably more focused than you got in game 3 as well. Going to get that game 1 Golden State to or in the closeout Golden State, so to speak, Golden State team. I think they jump on a neck, LJ. I do. I think they come out and jump on a neck, and I think it's hard for them to come back. I think they may put up a fight because it's Dallas. J Kidd, they play defense. They're a greedy team. It's not like they're cupcakes. So,
yeah.
But I just think it's too much. I think we're looking at the eventual champions.
Maybe so. And like I said, I'm not saying Dallas going to win the game. I'm just looking at the advantages that they possibly can take advantage of. And if they, like I was telling Mikey, if they shoot 40% from the 3, which they have, you see what I'm saying? They're plus 2.5 on Golden State with the percentage.
How many times have they done that?
What do you mean? Shot 40%? They shot 40% in game 2. They shot 40% in game 4. Golden State shot 50% in game 2, but they've shot 34 and 35% in games 3 and 4. So they've kind of digressed. But like I said, at home, they're a beast. So can Dallas withstand the storm? Weather the storm, knock down some shots, make some plays. And like I said, they got to attack the paint too, because Golden State is plus 16 in the paint, 49 points to 33. So they're scoring in the paint as well. So they hitting them with a 1-2 punch. Dallas has to stop something. They have to stop one or the other. And they have to rebound because Golden State is out rebounding them by 10.
They got to do too goddamn much. And that's my point.
Yeah.
They got to do a lot of shit. And that's my point. And they got to do all that shit because they can't fucking score. And that's my problem. And I've taken Golden State every fucking game. Taking the third quarter every game. I think it's the first game I'm taking the first half versus I really want to take the first quarter, but I'm gonna take the first half instead. They just can't fucking score enough points, bro. And that's my issue. They had to shoot. Reggie Bullock had to shoot out his fucking mind for them to win the game. And like, he not finna do that again. He not finna do that again. He didn't do it no games this season. He not finna do that again. They not finna make those threes that they made in game 4. And they on the road. Your role players shooting percentage and all that shit drops on the road. The home team role players shooting percentage and points and all that shit, it goes up at home. I don't expect these guys. Kudos for the season. Great run. Luka is the beast, especially. I mean, you got to remember Tim Hardaway Jr. is his team's legacy to score. He's been out the whole playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Great job by Jason Kidd. Definitely proved that he's one of the elite coaches in the league, I think, this playoffs. But it's a wrap. Stick a fork in them. And then I got Warriors in 6 over the Celtics because they can't beat them neither. Just based off what I'm looking at Miami. Like, you can't be a championship team and have those kind of lulls in games. And, like, they should be dispatching Miami just got Jimmy. I don't know what's going on with Jimmy Butler. Like, ever since he went out and didn't come back that second half, he's been a different cat. Like, I don't know if it's because his knee is messed up or maybe they got into it at the locker room, something. But ever since he went in at halftime and didn't come back out, game 4, I think it was. Game 3, maybe. I don't know. One of those games.
It was game 3 in Boston.
Either his knee is messed up and he's not attacking, or something happened in the locker room with somebody and he not feeling that shit no more. Something's going on. Because, I mean, he only shot like 4 free throws last night. That's not even his game. So, but yeah, back on this. I got Warriors Celtics in the finals. And we'll start with the Warriors tonight to get our first team in. I'm on the first half. I might tweet out the full game before it starts. I'm not sure, but right now, first half -3.5, and third quarter, I believe I caught it at 2. -2, yeah. -2 for that third quarter. And Billy, what up? What's good? What's good?
Billy, what's the deal, son?
What's up, my brother? Yeah, man. So I'm on. Yeah, I'm on. I guess we're opposite of each other on this one. You got Mavs with the points for the first half?
Yeah, I took the points.
3.5.
Yep, plus 3.5.
Yeah,
I think they'll keep it close. But like I said, we gonna cash on the nightcap tonight in the second half.
Yeah. Quick hockey plays for anybody that you got out there.
I took Carolina Rangers under, and I'm waiting to take the Edmonton Calgary because I'm an Edmonton guy.
I was wondering what you're gonna do on that game.
But that was a good victory, and I'm thinking Calgary's gonna want to fight because they're at home. So I'm gonna wait until we get on the nightcap to see what everybody's talking about, see how we feeling it, and I'll make my decision on that. But I have taken the under Carolina Rangers for sure. Take the under.
Okay, I'm with you on that under. I caught it at 5.5. I took the Rangers yesterday on the money line. I feel weird about it now. I don't feel so good about it. I don't feel so good about it anymore.
Why'd you take it?
I think I was drunk last night and took it. To be 100% honest with you, it wasn't nothing I looked at or capped or anything.
Why would drinking cause you to do that?
Because I was drinking, I was looking at my phone, I was looking at games tomorrow and like what's going on, and I was like, okay, well, let me look at the lines. And then I went to the lines, and I was like, I know I want this under 5.5. Bang! Then I saw that plus money with the Rangers, and I was listening to. I wasn't listening at that time, but I remember I was listening to I can't remember. It's ESPN Radio. I can't remember who it was though, and they were like. They're going all over the fucking Rangers stats and how, like, the last 3 games, they won this and won that. And they haven't been on a streak like this since they won the finals, the Stanley Cup finals in 94. And yeah. They were just feeding me all these stats. And I remembered that at that time. And I was like, ooh, Rangers, money line. Plus, what did I get it at? Plus 135. And I jumped on that hoe. Glad I didn't jump big, but.
Yeah, that's the reason why it's plus 135.
Yeah, it is. I fell for it too.
But I am taking Steph Curry's PRA today. It's at 37.5, and he's averaging 40 for the series. So I think that's kind of low for a home game for Golden State and Steph Curry's caliber. So I'm gonna take a shot on that PRA Steph Curry over 37.5.
I think Steph's gonna have a good night tonight.
Rebounds and assists. Let me look.
And there's been my bad. Go ahead. Say that again because I kind of interrupt you at the end.
No, I'm taking Steph Curry's 37.5 points, rebounds, and assists over.
Yeah, I think Steph will have a good night. And there's been a lot of talk lately on radio today, and I think yesterday as well, about do you put Steph in the LeBron, Michael, and Kobe, and top 10 category? Where does he fall? Is he in your top 10?
Not right now, but if he gets this ring and gets a Finals MVP, he will.
But so their argument was, why isn't he in your top 10? I mean, because if you look at all the numbers, and he's got the rings, he's got the numbers. I mean, what is he missing?
A Finals MVP. If you name top 10 players that's in the history of the NBA that has won championships, they all have Finals MVPs. Steph Curry is the only player in the history of the NBA that's a 2-time champion, that's a 2-time MVP that does not have a Finals MVP. He's the only one in history.
SVO was good. So James says he needs an MLB. God damn. James says he needs a MLB pick, guys.
MLB?
Chris Sosa says Red Sox. Money line. Damn, excuse me.
I will go with the Dodgers over Arizona tonight, coming off a loss.
I'm assuming run line because we don't take the money line.
Yeah, Dodgers run line. I'm gonna take a shot on Atlanta I've already bet the over Atlanta and the Phillies because the over when Atlanta's at home is hitting at 72%, 16-6. So I already bet that, but I'm doing some numbers, late numbers before the game start, and Atlanta is top 5 in their last 3 games in batting average, slugging percentage, runs, and hits. Texas is too. So I may take a shot on Atlanta on the money line today over the Phillies at home. But I did take the over already. That's a clear bet. Take the over. Just like the Reds at home, they scored 20 runs today. That was like a football score today.
That was just is that today? Oh, the Reds.
Yeah, 25-5 or something like that. So take the Reds at
I
home
like that,
over.
Rich. Red Sox, White Sox over 9.5.
I disagree. I'm taking the under.
LJ's on the under. No, hey, I'll be clear right now. Anybody, don't listen to shit I'm saying on baseball because I haven't broken down one game. So
yeah,
I'll start my baseball next week. Don't listen to nothing I'm saying. I'm listening to people and taking Jose and Cabby and LJ's plays right now. That's the extent of my baseball capping right now.
Yeah, but for sure bet, Dodgers run line today off a loss. You can take the Angels too off a loss too. Otani's pitching today. And they're going against Toronto, which has another, I think, Japanese pitcher going. So it's going to be a big Toronto viewership of these games. So I think Otani shows up in big moments like this when it's a big stage. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take a shot on the Angels tonight at home off a loss, and I'm taking the Dodgers on the road off a loss. Both run lines.
Run lines, eh?
Yes.
I like Otani. Who's pitching for the Blue Jays? Not Ryu, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice. Oh, it is Ryu.
Yeah.
Oh, but Ryu hasn't been Ryu this season though, or has he? I'm asking because I don't know.
I haven't followed him, but I follow Otani here.
Like Ryu is not. He's a pretty good pitcher, but I don't think he's been.
I'm just betting on the Angels coming off a loss. You know, I you know me. I'm a person that if you a good team, top 5 team in the league, any sport, and you lost, I'm for sure gonna look at you coming off a loss because that's how I judge if you're a good team or not. How you respond from adversity.
Yeah, damn, he hasn't pitched in a while, or unless I'm last 3 starts. Oh, last 3 opponents. Hold on, last 3 starts. His last outing was May 20th, 2022. Cincinnati, he went 2-1. I mean, the score was 2-1. He won. Let's see, what did he do? He went 6 innings, 0 error with 3 strikeouts. And when the last time he faced the Angels? He hasn't faced the Angels since 2019. And that was a loss 3-5. He went 6, 1 error though, with 6 strikeouts. He got to no decision. Okay, that'll be. But he has 6 errors right now. His ERA is 6.
Yeah,
That's not good. That's why I say he's not what he's been doing recently. That's not the. Nah, I ain't say fuck baseball. I just haven't started baseball yet. I just been locked in on NBA, man. Like we're finna start. I'm gonna start the baseball show next week. Now that we have the finals matched up. But no, I fucks with baseball, man. I actually believe it's one of the more profitable betting sports, even though I'm a football guy. But I think baseball and hockey are like 2 of the more profitable sports to bet on. So I actually. Not the best watch, but definitely, I fucks with baseball though. Exactly, Sosa. Because of betting, sports betting actually is what got me into baseball. I mean, I was like a casual baseball fan. You know, if it was on, I'd watch it. But about 7, 8 years ago when I started sports betting, yeah. Those that's been doing this understand. Sosa also says. I hope your mommy call you Sosa, Chris. I like Sosa for some strange reason. C. Sosa says also Cardinals money line.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that one. I stayed off of that one.
City Boy Reggie is on the Phillies money line. All I have, and I'm giving out, is Warriors first half. I'm going heads up with LJ. He has the Mavs first half. We're both on the spread. Warriors third quarter, back on that, not getting off of it. And, oh, man, I got a surprise call for Moneyline. Moneyline, you're live on Brothas N Bets right now. Do you got any wisdom for us today?
Shit.
Right on the spot. I ain't even say hello. Just right on the spot. I got the phone to the mic right now. What do you got for me on the Warriors and Mavs tonight? Is it over with? Do they cover? Should we take the 7? Do we take Dallas money line? What you got?
Well, what's the line at right now? I know the line started at 7, but I done heard it went down to 6.5. It's still at 6.5.
It went right back to 7. LJ, can you hear money line?
Yeah, I can hear money line. What's the deal?
LJ says, "What's the deal, money line?"
I would say if you looking at this game, Warriors is the clear better team. You see it day in and day out. Of course, they did just they packed the bags and said we gonna close the series in Golden State.
I agree.
But the thing about Dallas that make them so dangerous is if they're shooting and making those threes, they can beat anybody on any given night. So I would definitely say, I would say, in my opinion, I don't do plays like this, but I would say to wait till halftime. And if that game is close, I would lean on Dallas in the second half. If you want to go with a full game, I would say Dallas plus the 7.
Okay, so you think it could be close?
I think it could be close, but it just depends on what Dallas team come out, because we see that. Go ahead.
No, I was one of the guests was dipping out. I was just saying appreciate it. Keep going.
Okay, because we can see. Because I'm gonna say this. Let's not be twisted. Dallas can win this game today and take it back to Dallas.
No, they can't.
For another game.
But keep going.
They can win.
No, they can't. But keep going.
That can happen.
But keep going.
Because
keep going.
like I've told you time and time again, when you're looking at a Golden State team, that Golden State team is only good if they're hitting their shots.
This is true.
So anybody can beat Golden State on any given night. So Dallas can go in there and win tonight. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I think Dallas gone is Cancun. But I will let the first half play out. And if it's a close game, I'll take Dallas second half.
Gotcha. For y'all that don't know, man, Moneyline will never take a -7. He doesn't believe in that shit. We call him Moneyline because Moneyline takes big time Moneyline plays for big money. So keep that in mind when you're listening to Moneyline. But he the OG of this shit. He started me and Coach. Well, he started Coach. Coach started me and all this gambling shit years ago. Moneyline, I'm going to call you back in like 10, 15 minutes, Doc, when I'm done with the show.
I say this, though. To close out, I definitely say this. You got a 7-point favorite today. You got an 8.5 favorite tomorrow. One of them winning outright.
Ooh.
One of them are going to win outright. Mark my words on it.
All right.
It's either the Mavericks today or it's the Heat tomorrow. But one of those teams are going to win outright. And I think Mavericks have a better shot than the Heat do.
I agree with you with who has the better chance, it being probably the Mavs because they're the better team, but the Mavs ain't winning today, Doc.
I didn't say they were, but I said don't count it out if it happens.
All right. I'm going to hit you back, though. All right, man. That's OG Moneyline. Like I said, man, he the OG of this shit. He put Coach on, you know what I'm saying, who put me on long time ago. That's his take. All right, we were talking about a whole bunch of different shit. We got past the Warriors. We're talking about hockey. We're talking about baseball. Any other plays you want to give out there today?
No, I took an underdog parlay. That sounds kind of spicy.
With that being said, let's jump right into good segue, my brother. $5 come up segment. Go ahead and give that out to us.
These are all plus monies too. Dallas first half money line plus 175. Royals and Twins under 8 plus 100. Red Sox and White Sox under 9 plus 100.
Okay.
Rangers plus 135. And the Oilers plus 130.
Oh, you did like what's that, a 4 or 5 leg?
That's a 5-leg plus money parlay.
Plus money parlay. Oh.
$10 will win $580.
Good luck, mother. Odds forever be in your favor, my brother.
But I also took another one. Golden State money line, Dodgers run line, Angels run line, Carolina money line, Calgary Flames money line.
Calgary Flames money line. All right, so I have 2 3-teamers. One was the drunk one that I did last night. I got the Warriors first half. Took it at 5 last night. Excuse me, that's second half. Warriors second. I don't even know how I made that bet last night. Oh, you know what? Drunk shit. Y'all excuse me. Drunk shit. So what I did the other night was, LJ, I took that Warriors minus second half. You remember when we were live Tuesday night when we were talking about that second half Warriors play? You know, I didn't do it. I didn't do it straight. Fucking with y'all Tuesday night. I have to remember what I did. Fucking with y'all Tuesday night because we always drinking on Tuesday and Thursday nights. So when I made that second half bet minus 5, I guess I pressed parlay instead of straight bet. And so I had open slots.
Yeah.
Then I got drunk the next night on my own accord, and added that Rangers money line plus money. And so I got a 3-leg. I'm gonna add the Oilers to it, so it'll be a Rangers. I guess technically it's a Rangers Oilers parlay tonight. And then the sober play I made, parlay I took was the Golden State first half minus 3.5, under 5.5 in the Rangers game, and then I'm going to money line. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking at the wrong bet. I'm going to over 6.5 on the Flames and Oilers game. So let me start that over because it was a lot of shit. Even I was confused. Golden State Warriors first half minus 3.5.
Okay.
Hurricanes, Rangers and Hurricanes under 5.5, and then Edmonton and Calgary over 6.5. So Warriors first half and both totals in the hockey game tonight, under in the Rangers Hurricanes, and then over in the Oilers and Flames. So that's my little 3-legger, and then I don't know if anybody wants to follow the drunk one, but it pretty much is the Rangers money line and Edmonton money line. Just a little 2-leg because I had the Warriors. It's really a 3-leg for me. I had the Warriors 2 nights ago. Yeah. Second half that I apparently did an open parlay and didn't know nothing about. So for anybody that likes to drink, it's not a good idea to drink and make bets. Just close out the whole bet app that you use, that part. Don't even look at them. Don't even look at them. Don't be like me. I do stupid shit. But I'm smart enough to know that when I'm drunk, I don't like do stupid money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm frugal. It's another word for cheap. It sounds better than cheap. I'm frugal. Very frugal. Even in my drunken states, I'm still frugal.
That I am too, sir.
So I tend to not make, even though I might make some stupid plays that don't cost me as much. I'm only frugal in certain things though. Shit that I want, like weed, I'm not frugal about. I'll pay for some good weed. Pay for some.
I'm like that with food.
I'll pay for some good food.
Yeah, I'm like that with food.
A lot of shit though, I'll be like, I don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of things I can go without, man. You know, it's all about sacrifice and discipline. Do you really need it? And how much is it going to cost you? Those are the 2 things I look at.
Do you really need? That's a good question to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Do you really need this?
Yeah.
And how much it's gonna cost?
Yeah, because it's a difference between a want and a need. People need to.
There's a big fucking difference.
Yeah, they need to justify those type of things. A want and a need are totally different. Because I got everything I need.
Yeah, that's true. I like that. I might have to start living by that.
But I want some things too, though. You know,
so man, there is a bunch of things I want.
Like I accomplished something this year, and she just left. I have a maid. I've never had a maid before.
I was thinking, okay, so we're all shopping, but who gives a shit, right?
Hey, open mic. We open mic right now.
Yeah, you know what? Goddamn it. Let's open mic this shit. Because my wife just asked me that question. She was like, I'm thinking about getting a maid for like the weekends. And I was kind of, at first, when you hear that shit, you think only rich people have maids. Yep. And yada, you know, why do I want to pay somebody to come clean up my house? That's why I think like, damn, she's going to be seeing all my private shit, my dirty drawers and shit. But then I was like, that would feel good to not have to clean up though.
Man.
I could just pay somebody to come clean up all this shit for me.
Bro. And they're reasonable too. Like $100.
I've never looked into that. That's what I need to look into. I need to look into how much they cost.
Yeah, you get you like $100 every 2 weeks. She come every 2 weeks for us.
Oh, yeah. I just need some shit like that every other week, every other weekend. Come clean this shit up because I don't want to do it.
Because, we really don't focus on the laundry and the dishes pretty much. We do all that, but the dusting, the mopping, the sweeping, all that other extra shit that's tedious that nobody want to do, clean the toilets in it, like all that. We can hire somebody to do that. We can live our lifestyle the way we should be able to live it. So if I want to have a maid, I want to have a maid. And I'm going to tell you what's next on the list is a chef. When I give me somebody that can cook for me when I get home, oh my God, Marley,
I got somebody.
You got somebody that I can hire to
when you start looking, I have a cousin. She's a female.
Okay.
Great chef. That's what she does. I'll send you her Instagram. You can go to her page.
What is it right now?
Let me go. God damn it.
Does she meal prep as well?
She does meal prep.
Okay. Yes.
She actually, last I've known, I don't know what else she does. I have to talk to her. I haven't talked to her in a while. Okay. Last I did know, for a couple years, she was like, this doctor paid her to stay there and pretty much help with their child. So she meal prepped all the kids' food, cooked for them.
That's what
I mean, obviously, I'm going to say she did a good job because he paid for her ass to stay there.
Hell yeah, so, pay for her not to go nowhere else.
Right, exactly.
That's how you do
it. Hey, my guy right here, man. What's up? So this guy, since we're open micing it right now, I've never met this guy in person, believe it or not. Met this guy on Facebook. We were in a like a knowledge group or some kind of Facebook group together. He posted something, I commented on it. We didn't go back and forth, but we kind of shared our knowledge, so to speak, and we just became cool, like based off that. We've talked on the phone, but I've never had the pleasure of meeting him. I sent him the link today. I appreciate you tuning into the show, man. It's a little, I don't know if you sports bet. I just tagged you just because, you know what I'm saying? just because, you know what I'm saying? But if you do sports bet, this is a sports bet show. We're here to make money, God damn it. But I want to show my brother some love. He started his own business recently, trucking, and it's doing very well from what I've been seeing on Facebook. So congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying? I started my own business this year as well. Oh, well, no shit, man. I should have been tagged you in the goddamn show because we over here making money, goddamn it. This is Brothas N Bets. You know what I'm saying? We do this shit every day. I'm gonna start. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man, because that's all we do Monday through Friday. Sometimes on the weekend, we talking sports, we talking betting on sports, and then we open mic it and just talk about shit that's going on or shit that we want to talk about. So that's where we at now, man. I appreciate the love, though, my brother. Go on and hit that subscribe button. We on YouTube. We on Facebook. We on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Holla at my boy LJ from Houston. You see the hat. Go on and follow him on all social media platforms. But yeah, man. So my boy started his business. You said you accomplished something this year. I want to share something I accomplished myself, which was starting my own business. You know what I'm saying? And it's a fucking grind, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a grind. I work more than I ever have in my fucking entire life. But I wouldn't trade this shit for the best job I've had and lost that I've worked so far. And I've had some pretty good jobs being an electrician. Like I've made some jobs where I was making 30 plus an hour, plus OT. And I wouldn't go back to that shit versus what I'm doing right now. Still electrical. I'm just, it's nothing better than like, don't get me wrong, I wake up at 5 in the morning, but I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I do, it just feels good knowing like, you know what? I don't want to go to work today.
Yeah, man.
I'm just gonna stay home.
Bro.
I don't do that. Because I feel like I can't afford to.
Mm-hmm. But the option that you have that.
I got that fucking option if I wanted to.
Man, bro. I'm trying
now,
to get
I will say this though. Pressure is on. Like it's on me. It's not on nobody else.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I got no excuses. It's on. It's pressure's on me to go out and get it. I gotta go out and get it. At the end of the day, everybody's depending on me. I got no choice. You know what I'm saying? The pressure is on to go make that bread. And that's cool. I can live with that.
For real.
So, man, if I encourage, with that being said, I'm saying that to say, man, if you got an idea or a passion about something, man, like fucking go do it, bro. Like, if the worst case, this is what made me start my shit ultimately, LJ. I'd rather try and fail than 20 years from now tell my kids, hey, I wish I would have took a chance to start that business.
Yeah.
Or I wish I could have done this. I'd rather say, hey, I tried to do this. Mm-hmm. It didn't work, but I tried.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do this differently. Don't make the mistakes that I made versus me saying, hey, I wanted to do that. And I never had the guts to step out there. You know what I'm saying? And feel good about what the fuck I'm doing. So
hey, I admire it, bro. I'm trying to get there too. Like I said,
when I tell you, you can do it, dog. Like when I tell you, you can do it. And I had a bunch of people telling me, like, oh, you need to go back to work, man. Just go get you a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Go, like, you got kids, man. Yada yada. And I'm just like, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that 9 to 5, man. I hate that shit, dog. Like I hate. Not to knock, no, I respect anybody. I had to do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my business just got started. But man, you learn a lot. Like I'm learning a whole new game. I came to this shit like a baby, speaking a whole new language, but I'm learning how this money shit work. Like, man, next year, I'm not using money for nothing. I'm not paying for nothing. Everything is credit and everything is gonna be loan. I'm not paying for shit, LJ. I tell you I'm not paying for shit, LJ. I'm telling you I'm not paying for shit. I'm gonna get this business score up. My credit's not too bad. It's getting there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna learn how these capitalists. I was gonna use a different word, but I'm not gonna use that word. I learn how these capitalists do and how the people with money work. You know what I'm saying? They don't live like us do. Yeah, we're Dally, you're kind of late. Well, hey, better late than never. I'm glad you're here. So I'll go over the plays real quick. We're on opposite sides today. LJ likes first half Dallas plus the 3.5. I personally like Warriors first half minus the 3.5. So that probably doesn't help you. But if you've been watching the show, you trust one of us more. LJ's a statistician. He's definitely going to have more statistical things to go with than I am.
So you took the spread halftime? You took the spread? Because you could just money line it and I take the plus. We both win.
I already took it. If you would have told me that before, then we probably could have, done something like that. But I was looking at it, but I think it was like too juiced for me.
Yeah, it is.
We had Mikey Hova on here earlier, if you want to break the tie, but he doesn't really. He's on the Warriors minus the 7. He thinks it's going to be a blowout, double-digit win. Me and LJ, as far as full game goes, I'm not sure what LJ thinks on the full game. Me personally, I think it could be a blowout. I think the energy at the crib, I think they waited for this game to close it out at home, similarly how they did with the Grizzlies. LJ's take yesterday, when we briefly talked about this, was that he felt the Warriors wanted to see if the Mavericks were going to fight. They fought. So, okay, since y'all go fight, we'll give this one to y'all. So I think that's probably why he's off full game this time.
No, I'm taking the Warriors full game. I just they make it an official play, but I
Just
bet
not
it.
an official play. Gotcha.
Yeah, I bet it though. Yeah.
Gotcha. Just not a show play.
Yeah,
But
not a show play. Yeah.
He's on the Warriors -7, or did you catch it at 6 when it dropped?
No, I got
Back
to
to
get it
7
at
now.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still seeing 7s too. So he's on it at 7, one and done. I have third quarter as well. Just been a bet that the Warriors have been cashing all playoffs, all season long. They did lose third quarter last game, obviously in Dallas. But prior to that, they just been killing third quarter. So, and I've been on it, and that's just the play that I've been on without even capping. I've just been following that play all series, and pretty much not the second half of the season, but end of the season, beginning of the playoffs, we've just been riding third quarter bets because it's been cash. So that's kind of a trend bet that I'm on right there. As far as my reasoning for first half, big energy guy. I don't got my chains on right now, but I got them with me right here. You know, throw these stones in your face. Back to this hoodoo. This energy in the first half. The building is going to be electric. I think they're going to feed off that energy, and it could get ugly. It's just going to depend on if the Mavs can weather that storm, like LJ said earlier, because the storm will be there. But if they can weather it, then we might have a tight game. If they can't, could have a blowout. We know the Warriors can score in bunches, and they can score easily. Whoa! One and done got some nuts.
Hey.
One and done got some big nuts. Big cojones. Big old monkey nuts. I like when they used to do that in basketball when they used to score, and they used to do like big old nuts.
Yeah, they found him for that now.
Do they?
Yeah, LeBron did it, and they fined him.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they fined you for that.
I didn't know they found you for that. All right,
no, do you know what was funny, bro? The other day when you said, "Why would somebody eat buffalo balls?"
Bro, I don't know, bro. It was some shit I ain't never heard too, dog.
Boy, you had me crying. Boy, I had to turn my mic off and everything.
What that Mickey?
Yes, because we was talking about oxtails. And he
was talking about oxtails. Yeah,
buffalo balls.
Buffalo balls.
Like,
right, bro, I'm not eating.
You eat anything?
Bro, I'm not eating nothing that's animal's balls, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care what country you're in and what kind of delicacies they indulge in.
Funny,
and you know, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I'm not eating nobody balls. Like, I'm not putting no animal balls.
Hey, man, I would suggest anybody watching to go back to Tuesday's episode of the Nightcap and find that segment. Barley say, "Why would you eat anything that's balls?"
That's some shit I ain't never heard of. That's some shit I ain't never heard
Oh,
of.
Man, that was funny. But that's what we do,
in Vegas. I might check that out. Third quarter is the only thing you can't bet. Third quarter's pregame. Oh, pregame. You know, where you at in Vegas, man? You know, I was out there. I stayed out there for 2 years before I moved back to the H.
We need to go
so
back.
I visit kind of frequently. I still got my in-laws are out there. Stayed out there for 2 years, man. Was on the strip heavy. Worked at Daylight. Promoted. Was on the strip. So if y'all boys in Vegas and y'all want to hit the scene, man, all y'all got to do is DM me, man. I'll get you in all the clubs. Get you on a good old guest list. Can get you in free at Dre's, at Hakkasan, at Daylight, at Light. Like, how you know all that time? I'm telling you, man, I got some shit in my phone. Couldn't even post, dog.
For real, bro. I'm trying to get back out to Vegas. Nah, well, we need to get back out to Vegas.
Yeah, man. So me and the coach, I'm gonna throw this out there for everybody that's in the chat right now. It's kind of just talking. We're gonna do a meet and greet, like a live show. Our very first one. We don't know if we're gonna do it in Lake Charles or Vegas yet. We're thinking Lake Charles because it's closer. It's our first one. Probably more local people than actually national people. So it might be cool to keep it local first.
Yeah,
and easier for everybody to make it as far as us. You know, me, you, Mikey, and Coach. Just a quick drive. Then maybe the next year go to Vegas. But we're definitely thinking about doing like an opening kickoff. Go to Lake Charles, make some live bets there with the tickets and whatnot. Do a show or two. You know, maybe go out there on a Friday, come back on a Sunday kind of deal. Or Saturday. It's only like, an hour, 2 hours for you, I think.
Yeah. It ain't far.
So yeah, so we're thinking about that. If anybody is in, for all my Houston people, Texas people, or people that's New Orleans, all my surrounding areas, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to meet us out there, we're probably gonna do a Brothas N Bets Lake Charles kind of deal coming up soon. Yeah, man, one and done, man. Follow me on Twitter. I follow you back, man. Shoot me anytime you want to go out, man. Shoot me a DM. You know what I'm saying? I'll hit my guy up that I got out there, man. We'll get you on a guest list. Tell me how many people is with you. How it's go? Everybody gonna be free till X amount of time. If you get there before this time, you're gonna get X amount of drinks free. It's kind of shit like that. It's kind of how it works. But it got
That's
you.
what's
Dog.
up.
I got you. I got anybody that want to go, dog. It's all love over here with me. Straight up. Especially people that's watching the show and tuning in for sure. Brothas N Bets. Y'all are the brothers. Y'all are brothers too. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Quick recap before we get ready and get out. I don't know how we've been stretching one game to an hour these last 2 days, but right on time.
Yeah.
So LJ, I don't even know if I put them on the banners, so I'm just gonna read them out. LJ, well, Mikey Hova is on the, Warriors full game minus the 7. Did he post his? Pretty sure he posted his WNBA plays. Give me 1 second. He has this one. The over in the Sun and Wings game, over 159.5 is his WNBA play. He works with Parlay Tees. I think that's his play, not necessarily a him and Tees play. If anybody was wondering, he's also on the Warriors minus the 7. Mr. LJ is on. All right, Kurt, come here. Mr. LJ is on the Mavs first half minus the 3.5. Officially, unofficial, not a show play, but a personal play. He's on the Warriors minus 7 as well. Me, I am on the Warriors first half minus 3.5. Still going to route that third quarter bet. Caught it at minus 2. No full game action. Other plays we've given out. LJ's on the under. We're both on the under for the Rangers and Hurricanes game, under 5.5. Do you have a side on that game?
No.
No side.
I lean Carolina, but I don't know. Rangers may want to fight, so take the under for sure. Because this no game has went over in this series. So
does that scare you? Because that scared me when I took it.
Because Carolina's a good defensive team. They were number 1 in points allowed. So I see why it's going under. They play good defense.
Right. You know what? And you know what? I gotta remember this. You said this yesterday, I believe. Don't bet the trend to fail. Exactly. That's not how you worded it, though. What did you say, though?
I say don't jump in front of the trend expecting it to stop. Ride the trend until it stops.
Right. So, but I always think that, like you said, I took the bet already, but I was like, damn, I've taken this under 5.5 like 3 games in a row already. I'm scared. Like, I know it's not going to hit at some point, but whatever, right? Yeah. So we're both on the under in the Rangers. I'm on the over in the Edmonton and Hurricane. Nope. Edmonton and Calgary. Flames. Excuse me. Edmonton and Flames game. I'm on the over. Slight lean toward LJ's Oilers. I think you did not. Did you give a play on that game?
Not yet. I'm gonna do it on the nightcap tonight.
All right. And speaking of, catch me and Mr. LJ from Houston on the nightcap tonight at Pub Sports Radio with Dabby Cabby and Boston Nick, my guy Nicky. Shout out to Slaughter. Shout out to Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to every goddamn low bagger that's out there that's tuning in, that's not tuning in, that just fuck with us, period. Shout out to the low bag family. And man, I appreciate everything that everybody has done for me, for us, for Brothas N Bets. I definitely have become a better capper since March Madness. And that's meeting everybody and talking with everybody every day and doing shows with other cappers and meeting people. like my man Galactic High. So I appreciate just all the love in general, especially right now with a lot of shit that's going on, man. I'm not gonna say nothing racial. I'm gonna let this shit slide, but I will say positive energy and love conquers all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
Just to keep it on that without should nobody be offended by that, man. Positive energy and love conquers all that negative shit, man. Just and that's how we gonna end it on that one. LJ, tell the people where they can find you at, my brother.
LJ from H-Town, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Raw Words Podcast, stream it on YouTube right now. We will have a show this weekend talking about previewing the NBA Finals because I'm thinking that everything will be solidified by tomorrow. Warriors win tonight. Boston wins tomorrow, Friday night. So Saturday, boom, we got a show, talk about the finals. So join the live stream, whatever you want to do, subscribe, do all that, man. So Raw Words Podcast on YouTube right now. And like I said, follow us on all the platforms on Pub Sports. Follow me right here on Brothas N Bets. We doing shows, man. We knocking it out. We trying to make money so the people can enjoy the content because that's what we do. We cash, baby.
Cash it. Check out the baseball show. It will be starting next week. And as always, man, I am Marley Bets, and this is Brothas N Bets. That is Mr. LJ from Houston. Like yesterday, like today, like tonight,
yes,
and like tomorrow.
Tonight.
Y'all already know what it is.
What we doing?
Let's beat Vegas. We out this motherfucker.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays.